this trophy. If you can tell, it's shorter than almost all of the others, so I don't really want to talk about it anymore. As for this one, it is silver, but it should be gold. I got eliminated due to a frankly misleading word in the final round. The judges asked me to spell honor, right? H-O-N-O-U-R. And I was penalized for spelling the word with a U because apparently the judges weren't accepting the British spellings of words. And so now I guess it's my bad for reading such a high volume of Shakespeare and other British literature at that age. Anyways, this next one is one that I'm particularly proud of. It says champion on it. As most of you already know, I, Jacob Faulk, am on track to become my school's valedictorian. What you are all watching is simply footage of my day-to-day life. To ensure the authenticity of this film, as I've done in the previous installments of my documentary, I will be taking no part in the editing process. Instead, all creative decisions will be left up entirely to the crew. I hope that by watching this documentary...
I need Bucciarati back.
Don't film him. You're not even supposed to be here until 10.
You said that you...
Yeah, and we were in the middle of a great take.
You said that you'd return him yesterday, and it's already been a week.
Steven, I'll give him back right after this. You don't have to... Hey, focus on me. Don't film him. Don't film him. You don't have to go to the closet. Hey, stay on me. Don't film him. Don't film him. Steven, I'll give him back right after this. Hey, I'll give him back, Steven. You don't have to...
I'm gonna go put this in my car.
I'm paying these people good money, Steven.
Your mom's paying the money.
Yeah, well, it was my birthday present. Steven is my greatest friend, but he showers like once a week. He has no sense of social awareness at all, and he still dabs. And it baffles me that to this day, he's still so into Beyblade, a children's game based almost entirely on luck. When much more mentally involved games like Tetris and Magic the Gathering exist.
Jacob only hates Beyblade because he sucks at battling. Flame Libra's never lost to Jacob. The one time he even got close, I experienced something. Some strange feeling within me. And suddenly my anger turned into a lightning bolt, falling right from the sky, right near Jacob. And when the dust settled, I'd actually won.
Today's the grand finale, Steven.
Did you find out her favorite smell yet?
No, Steven.
You're already ruining the strategy.
Dude, Amanda is the pinnacle of every attribute that I seek in a female. Kindness, very high. Academics, impressive. GPA, slightly lower than mine. I also feel physical attraction towards her. However, I do not plan on partaking in any physical exchanges that she does not explicitly state are allowed in our relationship. Out of respect for her, of course. So to answer your question, I believe that, based on those aforementioned factors, Amanda will accept my offer for her to become my beloved. How do they not have curbside pickup?
By the way, my parents are getting a divorce.
I want you to tell me why you just said that.
Well, I just said
Out
that
of all
my
the days you
parents
could
are
have told me
getting
that, you chose today?
Well, I just...
Steven, I don't have time to worry about every little thing that's going on in your life. Especially not today.
Have you checked Kroger?
No, not an option. Jake works there.
Wasn't Amanda gonna be here in like half an hour?
Yeah.
And then we have another stop after that?
Well, yeah,
That's
but...
the most efficient plan.
Well, I assure you Amanda and I are very close. It has occurred to me that in all of our many conversations, I failed to ask her what kind of gifts she enjoys receiving. Sentimental, practical, edible. But then I said to myself, why not just get her all three?
What size did you get?
Small. Steven?
Yo, Jacob! What's good, man? How's it going?
Jake is the worst. First of all, he owns Apple products, if that tells you anything. He's a distraction in class, he wastes his time on sports, and he only takes online APs. Other than that, he is painfully mediocre. To quote Friedrich Nietzsche, he's quite literally the plight of man. The only possible advantageous trait that he has is that some females have described him as physically stimulating or whatever. Noted, I'm not a homosexual, but frankly, I just don't see it.
Hey, Jacob, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you. Steven, I'm so sorry, man. I saw your Insta story. Really sorry to hear about your parents, bro.
Thank you.
I went through something kind of similar a few years back. So
No, you didn't. Those are actually two very different situations.
Yeah, they're not exactly the same, but regardless, you have my number. If you need someone to talk to, anything, give me a call. I'm here for you, bro. Oh, here's your, tampons. Oh, yeah, Jacob, super fun being in the documentary, man. Thanks for having me on. You know when it's gonna be finished?
No.
All right, y'all have a good one. Thanks for shopping with Kroger. Hey, don't make me look too bad.
The only reason Jake is even in this documentary is to show you the kind of person who gets rewarded by our flawed school system. For instance, in the 4th grade oratorical competition, Jake gave a speech that was almost entirely reliant upon pathos to get an emotional response from the audience, when some of us had crafted logically sound speeches. And of course, he gets the trophy.
Oh, yeah. I remember the oratorical. It actually came at a really tough time in my life. My mom had just passed away of lymphoma. My aunt, who I was staying with at the time, suggested that I use it as a chance to express what I was going through. I ended up winning, but I really only did it because I knew that's what Mom would have wanted. And that's why I'll always donate to the American Cancer Society.
Let's say hypothetically that you have two people in front of you, okay? Person A is self-centered, doesn't do any academic extracurriculars, only physical ones, and had to take the SAT twice to get within even 20 points of person B, super scored. Person B, on the other hand, is well-versed in Japanese culture, has a 2nd-degree yellow belt, and would have gotten to black belt if Sensei Justin didn't shut down his dojo. And he's been in the gifted program since 1st grade. On top of all of that, he's never had to take an online AP in order to maintain his stellar GPA. Basically, he's Elon Musk without the personality defects. Now, would it surprise you to know that person A is technically ranked higher in the class ranking than person B? Who do you think should be higher in the class ranking? Steven, she is literally in my chair, in my room, right now.
Do you think you can beat her in a fight?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I could beat anybody in combat who's at or below a 2nd-degree yellow belt, but I would never hit a woman.
You couldn't beat me.
First of all, Steven, you never made it to 2nd-degree yellow belt. And secondly, my defensive stance is too advanced for you to even land a hit. This is the defensive stance that Sensei Justin taught me. Steven, I guarantee... Ow! Dude, Steven, what the heck?
Dude, oh my, yo, no way. No way.
Get in the car, Steven, get in the car!
Jacob, I'm sorry for striking you. Do you at least have any songs with words in them?
Words dilute the art, Steven.
It's my car. By the way, how did you even get Amanda in this documentary when I never see you guys talking to each other?
Before we start, I just want to say I think it's really great what Jacob's doing here. Using his birthday money to make a documentary about this, it's really inspiring. A topic like animal rights is not talked about enough these days, and I really just have nothing but admiration for him.
Do you still need me for the strategy?
Steven, why don't you just make yourself useful and wait in the backyard?
You ready?
It's just so sad the way that these living beings are being treated. And did you know that pigs have more emotional intelligence than dogs? I mean, how would you feel if someone took your dog?
Amanda Ann Lawrence, I've come to offer you my love. I can give you time to read this after, but I have some gifts first. Here are your donuts.
What is this?
I'm asking you to become my beloved.
Was all this just so you could ask me out?
If you'd read the poster, you...
I have a boyfriend.
Amanda? Oh, hey, Hey, Jacob. You almost ready to go?
Yeah.
How's the shoot?
It was good.
Was it awesome?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Nice. So do you feel different now that you have a girlfriend?
Not really.
Today was a very successful day for me because I came to two important realizations. The first is, look, if Amanda is so simple-minded that she would romantically entertain a guy like Jake, then she's clearly not as intelligent as I thought she was, and is therefore not fit to become my beloved. And the second is, look, I've decided to delay my search for love until I enroll in college. And I didn't make this decision based on illogical nonsense like emotional responses, but from Statistica.com. Did you know that only 2% of relationships that begin in high school end in marriage? So it's actually more efficient for me to postpone my search for a mate until I enroll at MIT. In the meantime, while I'm still in high school, I will spend my time pursuing more substantive activities like, I don't know, the pursuit of knowledge. I hope that by watching this documentary, you learned a little something about me, but more importantly, something about yourself. And before you make any false judgments regarding me based on what you've just seen, remember this, that when we're both adults, you are going to be mowing my lawn.
君の名前は